and welcome to this session on punching letters and numbers. Let us begin with the session.
Let us look at the objectives of this session. At the end of this session, you will be able to state the uses of letter punch and number punch. Mark out the guidelines for letter and number punching. Practice letter punching. Practice number punch. Metal stamps are used to witness mark to identify workpieces. These are made up of hardened and tempered steel. They are used to stamp naming and identifying symbols, letters or numbers as required on the work. They are available for stamping letters, letter punch, and number punch. They are available in the size ranging from 0.8 mm to 13 mm and are kept in a boxed set. The letter punch set consists of 27 letter punches in a set. Those are of A, B, C, D and so on till Z and symbol. The number punch set consists of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. The number punch 6 will be used for punching number both 6 and 9. Let us learn how to prepare a workpiece for practicing punching numbers and letters. The tools required for this exercise are steel rule, files, tri-square, vernier height gauge, angle plate, surface table, marking media, chalk or cellulose, dot, prick and center punches, ball peen hammer, anvil, bench vise, drilling machine, drill bit, chuck key, nylon brush, vernier caliper, number punch set, letter punch set. Check the sheet metal for its size using steel rule. File all the faces using bastard file to remove burrs. Ensure parallelism and perpendicularity using a tri-square. Apply marking media on face A. Mark parallel line at 45 mm from face B using a vernier height gauge on a surface table. Mark parallel line at 110 mm from face C using a vernier height gauge on a surface table. Hacksaw the excess material. File and finish to the respective sizes using bastard and smooth files. Ensure parallelism and perpendicularity using tri-square. Check the dimensions using vernier caliper. Apply marking media on face A. Mark parallel lines at distance of 2.5 mm, 12.5 mm, 22.5 mm, 32.5 mm and 42.5 mm respectively from face B using a vernier height gauge on a surface table. Mark parallel lines at distance of 20 mm and 96 mm respectively from face C using a vernier height gauge on a surface table. Witness mark the arc centers A and B as per the diagram using prick punch and ball peen hammer. Set the divider to a length of 20 mm using steel rule. Mark an 20 mm radius arc from center B using the divider as per the diagram. Mark an 10 mm radius arc from center A using the divider as per the diagram. Observe points C, D, E, F in the diagram. Join points C and E using steel rule and scriber. Join points D and F using steel rule and scriber to complete the profile as shown in the diagram. Hacksaw the sheet metal to remove the excess material. File the arc portion using semicircular file. File and finish the profile using different grades of files. Fix the sheet metal to the machine vise of the drilling machine. Fix diameter of 3 mm drill bit to the drilling machine. Drill 3 mm pilot hole at the point A. Now fix diameter of 5 mm drill bit to the drilling machine. Drill 5 mm through hole at point A. Marking of guidelines for letter and number punching. Use a file on the sheet to be stamped to ensure that the work is softer than the punch. Metal easily fixed is soft enough to stamp. While practicing with the punches, it must be followed in this manner. Mark out the guidelines with squares of 6 mm for the symbols as per the drawing. Select the letters and the numbers required for the punching. Position the punch so that the symbol will be in line, square, correctly spaced and the correct way up. Hold the punch in a vertical position. Hold the hammer vertically above the punch. Watch the point of the punch. Strike the punch squarely with one firm blow. Repeat the same procedure to punch the remaining letters and numbers. Let us learn about the precautions to be followed while stamping. Any attempt to stamp hard material would damage the punch. Use an electric pencil or an acid etching to mark the hard materials. Each symbol must be made with a single blow. A second blow gives a distorted second impression. The depth of the impression for a given blow varies with the softness of the material. They cannot be used on a hardened metal surface. While punching on the cast iron or hot rolled steel, the hard outer layer of the metal should be removed by grinding or filing or machining for better impression and visibility. Large size letter number punches are used for better impression by applying more than one stroke.
To recap, we have learned to state the uses of letter punch and number punch, mark out the guidelines for letter and number punching, practice letter punching, practice number punch. So that's all about punching letters and numbers. Hope you have understood all the concepts and exercises. See you in the next session.